Welcome back to the news at 10. Residents of Mapa community in Buari Area Council of the Federal Capital Territory have appealed to the government to provide basic infrastructure that will help them combat the outbreak of diseases. Now, even though there's been international assistance in the areas of health and education, the residents say the area has been neglected for too long. On our community report tonight, our correspondent Gloria Umezuke examines the water shortage in the community.
Etisala, now you're talking.
This is the road leading up to Mapa community. Like the roads, the houses here are also time-worn. On arrival, it's not hard to see that the major challenge here is lack of basic amenities.
This is Mapa community, where a shortage of water has been a constant challenge here, and tens of thousands of them are forced to depend on only one source of water, which is this stream.
25-year-old Juliana Sunday, like all others living in this community, is not happy with the situation.
If you look up now, you will see some they bath, children they bath here. You see, this water is no good for people made them bath. So we not get water. Because of rain they fall, that is why in the bath. If they stop now, we not go see water for bath. That is why we the bath here. And that this water is no clean. We just the bath from like that. If water come here, people they die. So we want make they come repair, help us repair this river and roads and let.
The real problem, however, does not lie in the awful water alone. When there is heavy rain, activities here are practically stopped until the flood subsides.
I'm really worried about living here. In fact, I'm regret of being here, staying here. Really, we need help, especially because of the stream, the roads, and the water to drink.
Shade Adedayo is Bijato's neighbor. Their homes are practically the same. She takes me to her little hut where she manages with her 2 children. She tells me there's no toilet facility in this community.
We don't have toilets, we don't have flies, so we normally use bush, so something like that. Just managing just like that. And we need people to help us for this village so that we can have toilets, have water, have flights.
Nearly 2,000 families live without proper infrastructure here. The chief of Mapa, Amos Dara, though grateful for the school and clinic provided for the community by international organizations, he asked the government to do more.
So we don't have access road in our road. We need the let government to assist us with the construction in the road. Let them do the road for us, and we will have people who will benefit it in the future. So what may I try to request in government hand be that?
Coming here at first, there was only a school that had been built by an NYSC, a youth corps. And so we came here, and saw that, and got grants to build a school for the community. And of course, at that time also, there was no health facility. And then we also got grants to provide a health facility.
Just as these children seem oblivious to the enormous health hazards which lie here, one thing is clear: their parents are not.
Well, scores of people are forced to flee their homes owing to lack of government investment in communities like this, where basic amenities are lacking. There's now a call on the government to speedily intervene to save thousands of lives from crisis. Gloria Umezuke, Channels Television News.
Etisala, now you're talking.
The need for young people to stay focused and be self-sufficient has been emphasized at an interactive session put together by the Kwara State Governor. The Governor advised the youths to stop pursuing limited white-collar jobs and revealed that efforts are on to ensure that industries are established to improve the welfare of indigents.
The banquet hall opposite Government House, Ilori, filled to capacity. Venue of an interactive session between the governor and core members in the state. Overwhelmed by the support they have continually enjoyed in the state, the core members expressed their feelings.
Kwara State are proud of you. You have to take us
But State Special Assistant to the Governor on Youth Employment takes time out to reel out some of the efforts put into making life easy for the corps members.
Your Excellency has done so much in the area of student payment. As today, Your Excellency, 35 months has gone by for this leader of Nigeria.
In his response, the state governor identified young people as the power base of any society, enlightening the participant on the role of government in national development.
We have to deliver roads, we have to deliver water, we have to deliver energy, we have to deliver schools. So our responsibility is to ensure that we provide those things that those who can create jobs are able to use.
The session is done with, and the corps members are fired up. What remains is for the governor to sustain his drive towards keeping them empowered in order to avoid an episode of broken dreams.
First Bank.
Welcome to Business News. I'm Loretta Chiogo. Foreign direct investment accruing from investors using the Oil and Gas Free Trade Zone Authority incentive has risen to $10 billion. That's coming from the Managing Director of the Oil and Gas Free Trade Zone Authority, Mr. Victor Alabo, who spoke with Channels Television in New Delhi, India. He says, as at date, over 200 investors at the trade zone have created 40,000 jobs for the nation's youth. Mr. Alabo wants both local and foreign investors to key into its low tax regime for investors at the free trade zone. Now, the 240th meeting of the Central Bank of Nigeria's Monetary Policy Committee begins tomorrow, September the 18th. The two-day meeting will feature discussions on developments in the global and domestic economy and decide on appropriate monetary policy responses. This will be the second meeting to be chaired by the CBN Governor Godwin Emefiele. Meanwhile, with the August inflation rate at 8.5%, analysts expect the MPC to retain the monetary policy rate at 12% as well as maintain other monetary variables at current levels. The Nigerian Stock Exchange remains intolerable to sharp practices and inefficiency, so says the Chief Executive Officer of the exchange, Mr. Oscar Onyema. Addressing participants at the annual business luncheon of the Capital Market Solicitors Association in Lagos, Mr. Onyema said the exchange will continue to protect all investors while maintaining a zero policy tolerance on all infraction. In the same vein, the chairman of the Capital Market Solicitors Association is optimistic that the events of the past that led to the crash of the capital market will not repeat itself. Looks good at the Nigerian Stock Exchange. Midweek session ended on a positive note as the market heavyweights, including Lafarge, WAPCO and Dangote Cement, influenced the 0.20% appreciation of the all-share index. Victor Matthias has more details of trading today.
Hello and welcome to the Stock Market Report. The Nigeria equities market ended the midweek session on a positive note as the all-share index appreciated by 0.20% to close at 40,729.49 on gains recorded by some market heavyweights, including Lafarge, WAPCO and Dangote Cement. Market breadth closed negative though as Total led 30 decliners, including Forte Oil and Corn Oil. Transcorp, Zenith and Guarantee Trust Banks were the top three contributors to market turnover. When the closing bell rang, volume came in at 195.98 million units valued at 2.80 billion naira and exchanged in 4,876 deals. That's it on the Stock Market Report. I'm Victor Matthias.
And that's it on business. We'll now leave you with global market figures now.
First Bank.
When the news at 10 returns, lovers of domestic football are in for a swell time with resumption of action in the Nigeria Premier League. That's on sports. Do join us again.